Hey friends, happy Sunday. I wanted to come and just talk to you all about the message of staying faithful, staying encouraged, and staying on the narrow path. It's very easy in this hour to get so caught up in your feelings and to get distracted on what's going on. And that's why it's so important that you shut everything off. You shut the media down. You shut, social media off, and you just get in his presence, because when we get in our presence, there's a peace that comes from him that the world can't offer. And there's so much for us to be grateful for, but most importantly, we have to stay on course of our mission. Our main purpose is to share the gospel. And that's one of the things that, the Lord has just reminded me of. We can't get so caught up in the business of what's going on in the world that we forget that there are souls to be won. There are a lot of people that need to hear the gospel. There are a lot of people that feel defeated. There are a lot of people who feel hopeless. And we are the light on the shining hill. So it's just so important we remember that we are here on purpose, for a purpose, to do the Lord's will. This world will continue to go according to the will of the Father and his purposes. Yes, he has a permissive will and he has a divine will, but we have to trust him and we have to trust the process. Even when we don't quite understand it. And like I've said to you, it's not over, you all, but we have to let God do his thing, and we have to get out of the way. Sometimes we get in our own way because we think that we have to help in some way. We've got to help fix the issue. And all we need to do is just be still and know that God is God, and whatever his will is will happen. So be of good cheer, be of good faith, and know that our God is able to save. And I really believe we're going to see an Esther moment, an Esther and a Mordecai moment in our nation. And I say that because this season, you all know, the Lord has brought me to the book of Esther to study it very carefully. And that is not by chance, my friends. So just stay in tune to what the Father is doing, stay in his word. There is so much for us to grab a hold to in this moment that the Lord wants us to receive. But we've got to just sit down and we've just got to let the Lord feed us. We've got to let the Lord refresh us and not get caught up in the controversies of this world. Keep your character intact. We have to walk in grace. We have to walk in love. We can't afford for our character to be marred by this world because we get caught up in offenses. We're arguing with people on social media. You cannot do that. Never compromise your witness because you're emotional. Don't do it. There's a lot of people, throwing spears, like Saul was throwing spears at David, but David never came back to try and defend himself. David never tried to attack Saul. He just let God be his vindicator. And in this hour, it may feel like people are coming from you. They're attacking your character. They're mocking you for the faith that you have in God, to know that he's able to still deliver, that you're not accepting the report of the world, and people look at you like you're foolish, right? This is an hour where people may look at you like you got to be out of your mind. They may mock you, call you crazy, call you all kinds of names that are ungodly, but that's okay. Keep your faith in God. He is the great vindicator. He is the great equalizer. I think we have to not get caught up in our pride and trying to prove ourselves, and we don't have to explain ourselves. The only person that needs our explanation or needs our response is the Father, to do his will. That's it. Everybody else, we don't have to go back and forth and debate. If they feel this way, that's fine. We don't need to get caught up in controversies and arguments. So I just say, remember who you are in Christ. We walk in love. We don't get caught up in calling people names and, all of that foolishness. People are entitled to their opinions, but you have to do what you feel is you're led to do. Okay, you have to do what God has placed in your heart. Okay, so walk in love, walk in grace. Don't let anybody take you off of your pedestal. You don't come down to their level to start talking trash. Let them do them. But just, remember who you are and who you belong to. Okay? I love you all. I know there's much anxiety. I know there's much stress in our nation, but we realize that our peace comes in Jesus. He is our author and he is the finisher of our faith. So just hold on. Just hold on. Don't get so worked up. Don't throw in the towel, okay? God is still God. He's sitting on the throne no matter what. And we have to keep our heart pure because we have to pray for our leaders. And whomever God sits in that position, we hope it to be President Trump because many of us feel like he is the man that God has called. But whatever God chooses, if he chooses Joe Biden to sit in that position, we will pray and lift him up as well because we know that the king's heart is in the Father's hands and our trust is in the maker, not the creation. So I don't know. I just want you all to know that God is still working. There is still a mighty move, I believe, to be made personally. I believe that, I believe that there's going to be a great miracle and wonder and sign to come out of this entire situation. I really do. And I really believe we are going to see an Esther and Mordecai moment. So, hey, I am just waiting for all of these events to unfold themselves. But like I said, I can have peace. I'm not worked up about it because I know my God. I know my God. And when you know God and you know his faithfulness and you know how, and he's shown you different things in your journey with him, you just don't doubt him. You just don't doubt him. So I love you all. Take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy your family and be at peace. It will all work out. What was meant for evil will turn out for our good. All right, friends. You all take care. Bye.